I've never been more afraid of a Wigglytuff than one of the people at MagFest when I was doing competitive battles for that. The Wigglytuff had Fire Blast, and I've never forgotten that. And I'm gonna have to deal with some trauma if this Wigglytuff has Fire Blast. Okay. No Fire Blast, false alarm, it's just attract. I think I just want to play it. Oh, there is a flamethrower! No! No! It can't be! I don't think I can play this right now. Good morning! Welcome to the Ryan Beauty live stream. Today is Saturday, May 28th, and we're going to go over the gaming news. We're going to talk briefly about my YouTube channel, and we're going to play some Pokemon Colosseum. So the easy part will just be me shouting out my YouTube channel one more time because I am very close to 100 subscribers. We are 9 away, and I would like to get 100 because I can have a custom URL at the top, and I'd be on my first major step towards the next milestone, and then the next milestone. You know, we're not planning on stopping, right? And then at the same time, I did post a new video that I'm really proud of, so if you haven't checked it out already, it is the appeal of the less you know about this game, the better. That's all I have for that. Next, we'll be going over the gaming news, because it's been a little while since I went over the gaming news. I've been thinking whether or not I want to switch it up to maybe once a month, that way we can get more gameplay in. I don't think I'm gonna have like a hard line on how I decide to do it, because some days or some weeks are gonna have a ton of gaming news, some weeks are not gonna have a ton of gaming news. Good morning, Chuck. But because I took so long, we're gonna have a fun time catching up on all the stuff that we had previously posted. So, if you have anything that you want to post in the gaming news, the link to the Discord is there, and we will go over it either every week or once a month once I decide what I want to do. Yeah, I like it too. It not only can be interesting with like very specific announcements that I may or may not be looking forward to, but it you know, keeps me one ear to the ground on what's going on, what games are being released or updated, and so on. I did just start playing Rain World yesterday, and I saw that they are supposed to have a new update pushed with like a ton of new content. So I do still want to play the game, but I'd love for that stuff to come out while I'm playing it at the very least, because I'm having a good time with it. It's a very challenging game, but I'm just a couple hours into it, and I even had to restart because I wasn't sure if I was doing things right. There's stuff I gotta look into while I play the game, because it's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be kind of unfair in certain places. It's something I would like to eventually talk about when I'm more than an hour into the game. Yeah, but we can go ahead and get started with the gaming news, because for me, there's a very exciting beginning to this, because Furi, if you don't know, is one of my favorite indie games, and it recently got new content added. It's a boss rush focused game where it's just boss story, and so they didn't add new bosses to what I understand, but they added a new character, and that character plays differently from the first character. So it's cool to see, because this game released some years back. I want to say like 2019? Furi release date 2016, so it's been out for a while. And it's, again, one of my favorite indie games. So it's cool that even after the release of Haven, which came out, let's see, we gotta fact check myself. Haven released in 2020, which was their game to come after Furi. It's cool to see that even after the release of a new game post Furi, they're still revisiting Furi and adding new content to it. I believe it's all free too. Let's see. I think it is. I saw that it's going to be a free digital upgrade to the PS5 version. Let's see. So Furi Onimusha DLC is available today on PC, PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. New fighter, new skills, new challenge. Rediscover Furi with the Onimusha Rider, a powerful warrior that alternates between two stances, fast and agile or slower but lethal. And they link to the Steam page. So it's not free, it's $7. I think I posted that there's a free optimization update. Let's see if I can find it, because I don't think I linked it. Let's see, Furi PS5 update. The Furi PS5 upgrade comes with the One More Fight DLC for free. So this is older news. No, it's not. Okay. Let's bring this over. The recently announced Furi PS5 upgrade took many by surprise, considering the game is nearly 6 years old, but for Xbox players, the real surprise was missing out on the free next-gen upgrade and DLC that other platforms are set to receive. Such was the backlash that developer game bakers took to Twitter to address the complaints, revealing that Furi never captured a lot of attention on Xbox, and for a small studio with financial and time constraints, platforms had to be prioritized. Interesting. The free PS5 upgrade comes with the One More Fight DLC for free. If you were subscribed to PS Plus in 2016, you might want to check out your libraries. Chances are you've downloaded Furi. Not only will you be able to get the next-gen upgrade for free, you'll also receive a free update that includes all paid and free content that came with the One More Fight DLC, as well as all of the improvements made since really Invincible Mode, Furi Speedrun, alternate controls. Okay. If you want to experience the game from a new angle and don't mind forking out $7, then you can grab the new Onimusha DLC that gives you an alternate main character to play with. Onimusha Rider comes with her own combat skills. So, like the next gen upgrade and free content update, it will skip the Xbox platform. That's interesting. That they're skipping Xbox. I don't know how I feel about that, because you want to give every platform the same content. Like, I know at the worst of the worst, there's games like the Marvel's Avengers that had Spider-Man tied to, I think, PlayStation. So it's weird to me that they're leaving out just free quality of life updates and new content. So if you like bought Furi on Xbox, you apparently can't buy the new DLC on Xbox. I hope eventually they do that. Yeah. Okay, so $7 for the new DLC is interesting. The game goes on sale a lot, but I think it's still in double digits. Let's see if I can pull it up. Maybe it didn't sell as well since Furi Physical is only Switch and PS4. Yeah, that's what I'd have to think. When I first played Furi, it was when I still had PlayStation Plus, so I was able to download it for free. And then after that, I bought it on Switch. And the Switch port is pretty good, but I don't... Everything is so tiny that when you play it on the Switch, a tiny screen, the tiny characters, it's not the best way to play it. It also has some frame rate issues, unless they've been optimized or patched out since I've played it. So I played the free... the PS Plus subscription download. I played the Switch version, and then after that I bought a physical of the PS4 version because I really like this game, and I wanted a physical, like, best version to play. Yeah, I hope that long-term they can add that stuff to Xbox. I'd really be curious just how bad the sales difference was with Xbox, because it really... I'm all about accessibility, like you know that. So it's weird that something as simple as like free patch updates or like a new DLC wouldn't be cost effective. Like they're selling the DLC. It's not like the DLC for Onimusha's not free. It's $7. So it's weird that that $7 fee, like maybe even charge more on Xbox for that DLC. Just something to make it available. Because again, imagine you're an Xbox player and you bought the original game and you loved it so much that you wanted to play the new content and you're just not getting it. That's not good. I want to play it on PlayStation because I haven't beaten it yet. I want physical of both versions. I'm fine with just one. They said that if you own the PS4 physical, they're going to find a way to give you the digital of the PS5, I think is what I read. I thought it was going to be in this article, but it's not, so maybe I'll look into that. Alright, we looked at that. That was the Steam page. Was it the overview? I was looking for the overview. Just one last thing. There's a lot of the same information in this. So new playable character, story speedrun practice mode, one more fight DLC now included for free, performance and accessibility upgrades, coming to PS5, PS4, Switch, and PC. Okay, yeah, that's a shame, but I am excited that a game like this is still getting new content to it. They said it did not do well on Xbox. I linked it. Yeah, that was in the article I pulled up. Let me see if I can bring it back up. Maybe I can't. Let's check your article then. Yeah, the article I found said that they addressed it, but this is good that you found the actual tweet. So we have heard all of you who played Furi on Xbox, and we understand your frustration. We are a small indie team, and we couldn't find the time and budget to make that port. So is Furi just not on Xbox, like, altogether? That's a little different. Furi never captured a lot of attention on Xbox, and unfortunately, we had to prioritize platforms. Let's see if Furi made it to Xbox. It sounds like it did make it to Xbox. It's gotta be a wiki page, platforms. Yeah, it's on Xbox One. We hope to be developing for Xbox again in the future. Let's see. Yeah, even game. I don't like that decision, but at least they're transparent about it. It'd be cool if they said, you know, like, hey, long term we plan on adding it, but right now we can't. That would be, like, I think the best course of, like, PR for that. Because they do timed releases all the time. It's just weird. Like, they're even charging money for this DLC. And the base game made it to Xbox. Their game after that, Haven, made it to Xbox. But small indie team, I can't be a fly on the wall to understand. So, I gotta take them at their word, you know? Am I just now learning that the people who made Furi also made Haven? That's why I was rushing to play Haven, is because Furi became one of my favorite indie games. That once I found that out, I immediately played it. My physical copy of Haven also came in recently, along with Axiom Verge 2. So now I have the PS5 physical. And then I really love Axiom Verge. So much so that I played the sequel as soon as it came out, and I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the second, though it does have some really good gameplay elements to it. So I made sure to get the double pack, even though I already owned Axiom Verge 1 with the special edition. But anyway, we're talking about Haven. Alright, so next is the Brawlhalla. I've tried playing Brawlhalla. I do not like it. And no amount of featured characters from other games are going to convince me to try it again. they're doing the Fortnite approach with Brawlhalla, just getting an insane amount of crossover characters from like any kind of media, including like real life people. Street Fighter also made it into Fortnite again with, I assume, the same 35th anniversary. They had Blanca and Sakura. But this could be an important conversation considering that for the reason that this game has such a huge install base, one of the reasons is it's free to play and there's not a ton of platform fighters, even though there are becoming more and more. And recently the multiverses from the like Cartoon Network IPs, that is also going to be free to play. So I'm really interested to see how Multiverses does with its free to play format and being a platform fighter. Never ignore the most played platform fighter. I've tried it. I am not a fan. And it was so long ago, maybe I could try it again, but I have all the other ones I like. I'm a fan of Melee and I'm a fan of Nick All-Stars. Nick All-Stars is like Melee takes a lot of practice and is really difficult. And Nick All-Stars has the movement of Melee, but like without the practice necessary. Like you can just throw out spam moves and move like crazy and just like pick up the controller. It's a lot more pick up and play fun while retaining stuff that I like from Melee. I installed the alpha for Multiverses but didn't play it. I missed out. I was going to check it out when it fully released. I think it releases this summer, I think. Let's see. Multiverses. Whoa. Whoa. What's behind here that I need to be 18 years or older? Open beta July. Okay, so maybe not, because the... Ooh, Iron Giant? I didn't know Iron Giant was in that. That's a neat character. What kind of game? Who's developing? Who's publishing? When does it release? Scheduled for worldwide release 2022. It's definitely got the budget. Unfortunately, Nick All-Stars didn't have the budget, but I think it had the focused, like, we know what we want to be in the way that the game, like, moves. I've seen footage of this game, and apparently people like it, which is great, but the movement looks really weird from, like, a spectator perspective. I'll have to look at more gameplay for it. And Chuck, what cursed thing did you send me? You sent me an Apple Arcade. Ah, boy. We're gonna say, haha, this has Family Guy. I mean, this is marketed toward a certain person. And it's the Hank Hill fans, because I'll be a Hank Hill main. I said I was debating whether or not to get Apple Arcade because I wanted to play Fantasian, and only Fantasian, and I didn't know if it was worth it when, like, there's no other reason I would really use Apple Arcade. There's a couple, like, I don't know what you call them, like, premier indie games that are on Apple Arcade, like Sayonara Wild Hearts is only on Apple Arcade, which is interesting. It'd be cool to play some indie games. Yeah, now I can play Warped Kart Racers. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the indie showcase happened. There wasn't a ton I was interested in with the indie arcade, but I can get a little refresher. Thankfully we have timestamps. Yeah, that's the thing too, is I don't really game on my phone at all. I try to avoid doing that because I just don't like it. But Fantasian is specifically and only on Apple Arcade. So I was like trying to find ways to justify it, and it's like, yeah, I could play some indie games that are also on it, but I could just play it on PC and Switch too. So that ended up, didn't end up helping any. This game I saw before, I think I saw somebody play through like an alpha version of it, just showing the game off. It looks really cool. It's like, I don't know, like goofy little creatures and you battle them in dance battles and stuff. This game I'd like to check out because it just looks like goofy and fun. This was probably, this and another game on the indie showcase were what I was looking forward to most. I really like the lighting too, like, let's see, where was it? Like this right here, this looks super cozy. It looks super fun. Like there's a lot of game, it looks like just a lot of random things to do that just look interesting. But Toro Lost Haven, that really didn't grab my attention. Alekhad is cool because I've seen it before. Game Maker's Toolkit, I think, talked about this game being made as a game jam game, I believe. Let's see if I can look it up on the side. But it's cool that this person just made a interesting idea and made a full game out of it, and it's on PC, it's on Switch, it's getting a full release. It's cool to see that a lot of, whether or not this is, it's cool to see that a lot of game jam games are becoming like entire games. Let's see. Game jam. Maybe not. Oh, here. Alekhad is a fun puzzle platformer. It's on Steam. This room, okay. Maybe. Undetermined. I call it Temtem art style. Yeah, it's got that soft, Oblights has that soft color to it. It's like soft, but like really deep colors. But I'd love to check out this game if it got a physical port for some reason. I mean, maybe even not. It looks like just a fun casual puzzle game. Soundfall, tell me how you've been enjoying that, Chuck, because I know you have the game. I think the coolest thing for me is that the fact that this is up to 4-player co-op, and that the PC version you can just put in your own music, so it has a lot of longevity to it. Hey, we appreciate when people... So, like, something with me, this may be, I like when people make mods for existing IPs, but I like it even more when people take something that they recognize and make something unique out of it. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks that are really well known, but they can never make money off of it in the same way that, like, Temtem can for being its own IP and its own project. So, you can just put Alekhman in here, or you can have, you know, Alekhad and make a cool puzzle game. I don't own it too much money for... Oh, okay, I thought you were playing it. Alright, well, yeah, this is something I want to look out for. I think you asked me about this game, and nothing really caught my eye because I don't play a lot of card games like this. I think, if I do, I want to play Slay the Spire, because that's something that's been around for a while that people really seem to enjoy. But this seemed like a fun, simple, like, single-player card game. I didn't have too much to say. Deck builders are fun. I never really get into deck games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon or Magic because I'm not into collecting the physical cards. But I like when they're either online like Hearthstone or the Runeterra was, or deck builder games where you just buy one game and then each match you play is different because you're building your deck out of like the same type of cards. I didn't play Inscription, I heard good things about it. But no, I don't those are everything I named is kind of what I've played. I think the most I've played is Hearthstone back in like 2013. I played it for almost a year and I liked it, but after that, not really. Total Accurate Battle Simulator got a lot of time on this, but it didn't really interest me. I like the concept. It looks like a fun kind of playground, like you just waste a lot of time watching funny things happen. I think they did good with the ragdoll effects. That's where this game shines. Because I've seen a game like this before, but I think it had a more realistic art style. But this looks fun, like a fun time waster. Gunbrella, we can spend a little bit of time talking about. So, I actually, I think it may have been 2 years ago, I streamed through Gato Roboto, and the art designer, I'm not sure how Miroko is credited in that, so maybe I can pull up. It just says worked on. So a person by the name of Miroko actually reached out to me and asked me to play their game Lorera, which it was fine. It had a lot of flaws, but it was made by 2 people. It was their first big game. There was a lot of cool things about it. I liked the pixel art, I liked the environments, but gameplay wise, there was a bit holding it back. But it was a really unforgettable experience for somebody who made a game to reach out to me and ask me to play it. And I even got to chat with Miroko while playing through it. So playing Gato Roboto, playing Lorera, and now seeing Miroko's next work being Gunbrella, it looks really cool. I'm interested because I have an investment in the in just seeing how the project goes. Like, I'm really curious. But I really enjoyed Gato Roboto. They're even doing a physical release soon, so I'm gonna check that out. Maybe even play it again. It'd be cool to make a video for it, because at the time I wasn't making YouTube reviews, and it's like a 3-hour game, and I think Gato Roboto does really cool things with its with keeping the game, like, it's a Metroid game, but it's extremely simple, and they spice up the gameplay while keeping it simple. But not too much other than just showing off the main gimmick, which is the gun umbrella. Does it have a release date? 2023. So not too much going on as far as like announcements, but just showing off a new game I'm excited for. We Are OFK I've seen before in indie showcases. It's a really cool idea. I spoke a little bit about it before. I think it's cool that music is finding its way uniquely into the video game medium. I've seen stuff like this before. A band that's actually from Baltimore, where I live, has a visual album where they never released that on CD, but strictly on video. So it's meant to be consumed with the accompanying video. And that was really unique. I at the time hadn't heard of anything like that. So it's cool to see that not only is music being introduced into video games at the same time, like Sayonara Wild Hearts, but entire like bands, I won't use quotes, entire bands are presenting themselves like in a video game format. It even kind of gives me, like, I guess the art style mainly, but like the Gorillaz, how they have their own like virtual aesthetic going on. So it's cool that they're presenting a band like this within like a story within a video game. I find that stuff really neat and like groundbreaking in a way. So, interesting. Silt. Have I seen Silt? Looks interesting. I don't remember too much about this. Mini motorways. I think I saw Yako streaming this. Wayward Strand, Cult of Lamb. Not too much of this was interesting to me. The other big announcement was this right here. Because I've always wanted to play Aggro Crab's last game, which was Going Under. And so before this game, maybe not before, but eventually, I want to play Going Under before I play this game, I'd probably want to play Going Under. It was a roguelike with the aesthetic of like corporate, let me see. Like, I don't know how you call it, like Silicon Valley, like, business promos. Like how Google and Facebook have really like stylized, simple aesthetics. A lot of the inspiration for this game came from that kind of style. So it's a roguelike game that honestly reminds me of something like Power Stone. It's like 3D combat. But it looked cool. I've always wanted to play this game. I sadly missed out on the physical release for it. But I've got my eye on the studio, even though I haven't played any of their games. But this looks like a cool concept. One Shot is a game I have my eye on. It's actually kind of old, but it's getting a new Switch port, which is exciting. And here we get to like the highlight reel, the sizzle reel. Yeah, some interesting stuff in here. Ooh, there was 2 Fall Guys announcements that you put in here. 2 very exciting ones. I'm not sure if they were the same. You linked one before the other. So the biggest announcement. What is... An error has occurred. Oh no! The video's unavailable! Okay, if it's the same announcement, I'm sure... Let's see... I'm sure if I do Fall Guys... Fall Guys free... Why is it 26 minutes long? It's the official Fall Guys page. Okay. So cross-platform, cross-progression are my 2 favorite words, because that means that I can buy the game on Switch and play it on Switch. Is Fall Guys on Switch? Because now I just want to buy it. Well, I don't even have to buy it again. It's free. I'm downloading Fall Guys on my Switch. That's awesome. So Fall Guys now is free to play starting June 21st. Free for all. Legacy pack. Oh, okay. So that was brand new announcement. So yeah, cross-platform, cross-progression. They've done a lot of good work. So when a lot of people, Fall Guys popped off when it first came out. The thing was people were repeating too many of the same levels. Since then, they've added seasons and seasons of new levels. And on top of that, even the same levels have different variations. So they've really, really fixed up on that. And it's a shame that it didn't keep... It lost steam because of that, which is a shame. Because it's just so much better of a product now, just with the sheer amount of variety. So if you haven't played Fall Guys yet, if it's on Switch now, if it's free to play, like, definitely get this. This is why it's 20 minutes long, because they have people talking about the game. Nintendo Switch version. Yeah, I will absolutely download this again on Switch. I bought it on PC when I first played it. On Xbox. And I suppose PlayStation. If it wasn't already. Yeah, PS5. Yeah, making something free to play in any way, just like, it does so much for your game. which is a good and a bad thing. Like, I've talked about it before, how you need to monetize somehow, and you need to do it right, and not everybody does it right. So, I like, Fall Guys was interesting when it came out, because I was kind of surprised that they were charging for it, and on top of that, they had microtransactions. But it seems like long-term, this is a product that I can vouch for, because they've put in the work to, like, make it the best it can be with so much content and so much variations of the same content. I guess they're doing it right is what I'm saying. Like, nothing but cosmetics are going to be, like, in the shop to buy. I don't know. I really like Fall Guys. I think everybody should play it. It's super fun. Alright, that seems about it. Unless there's something that I missed. But that's great. I love that. Free to play headed to Xbox and Switch. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like a million different Xboxes. I thought the Switch was going to be on there with its specs. Official blog post notes that new players won't be able to download Fall Guys off Steam. Instead, we'll have to grab the EGS version. Yeah, that's right. It is on Epic Games Store too, because I played it semi-recently and had to set it up through that. A new update on the PlayStation catalog. PlayStation has revealed its classic game catalog for PS Plus. All new PlayStation Plus game lineup: Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Demon's Souls, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, NBA 2K, and more to join the service. It's almost here. Our new PlayStation Plus service is launching soon. We are pleased to share with you an early look at some of the games that will be included during the launch timeframe. So again, if they do this right, they reveal the whole list too, not just retro. Okay. I think there is a lot of potential with PlayStation's new service, especially seeing how successful Xbox's Game Pass has been. And I think they need to market it right, and especially during launch, they need to... Like, the launch library is very important. I think every step of this process is very important, because I really do think that as much as I am not going to personally use it, and I think that the subscription service for games is going to be the new standard, and I don't think that's a bad thing if it's done right. I think Xbox is doing it right with Game Pass. I think PlayStation has the potential to knock it out of the park, especially PlayStation, because you get PSP, PS Vita, PS1, PS2, cloud service for PS3, PS4, PS5. You get all of that on a single console. I'm just so excited, and I hope that they do this right, is currently where I stand. I don't think Nintendo has done it as well, especially because of how they broke up the service, where you need to get the expansion pass in order to get certain consoles, but not all consoles. It's just, I think that the communication, I think it's confusing for consumers, I guess. It's not as simple as Game Pass. They actually have a great starting library on like some services like NSO. Yeah, the other thing too is Nintendo Online was consistently dropping games, and now they are, without any kind of rhyme or reason, slowly releasing games whenever they just want to. Every game added is buggy. Kirby 64 has a game-breaking bug. I didn't know that either. Yeah. That's the example of how it's not done well. So we're all clear. Here's a look at the games to come. Please note titles may vary by local market. Some titles may not be available to stream until after launch, but they'll be available to download and play. Monthly games. Alright, PS4 and PS5 game catalog. Bloodborne. I mean, I can just skim through some of the ones that I would personally be excited for. There's Bloodborne, Death Stranding, Demon's Souls, Ghost of Tsushima, Gravity Rush 2, that's awesome. Even those are like older games now. that are going to be preserved on this service. Horizon, Spider-Man. Patapon was on PS4. I just bought it on PSP because I thought it was only on PSP. Okay, alright. Interesting. Returnal, Shadow of the Colossus, Last Guardian, Last of Us. Oh, that's the DLC Left Behind, I think. Until Dawn. Third-party partners. See, like, that's just first-party, too. That's why I'm saying, like, PlayStation has even more going for it because of its first-party games. Celeste, Final Fantasy, Hollow Knight, Outer Wilds, Red Dead, Resident Evil, Soul Calibur, classic game catalog. Okay, so original PlayStation, PSP. PlayStation Plus members, Deluxe members will have a selection of popular classic games to play, with some titles that will show improved frame rates and higher quality resolution. See, that's the thing that sold me on the Xbox Series X. It's because it takes physical discs of older Xbox games from Xbox to 360 to Xbox One, and with some of them, it improves the quality of those games. So seeing that they're interested in doing that with some of these games is really exciting. That second paragraph? Okay. For select original PlayStation and PSP classic games, members will also enjoy a new user interface with menus that allow you to save your game at any time, or even rewind the game if you want a do-over. That makes me so happy. The closer that these services get to the things that emulation can provide, which at first save states was the bare minimum, now we're consistently getting a rewind feature, which is so cool. Players who have previously purchased the digital version of select games from the original PlayStation and PSP will not have to make a separate purchase or sign up to PlayStation Plus to play these titles. When these titles release for PS4 and PS5, players can head to the store and download a version at no extra cost if they already own a digital version. That is so cool too. So, okay, they're doing what Nintendo is not doing, because Nintendo had a virtual console service where you could just purchase and keep games. Now they're not giving people the option, they're just making them do the subscription service, which is money in their pocket, but not consumer friendly. The fact that let's see, PlayStation 3 was the first one to have an online store. So if you own games from PS3, you can now play them on PS4 and PS5. And you don't have to get this service. You don't have to pay for this service if you just want one or two games. The fact that they're giving people the option is such a cool thing. And some titles available for individual purchase, which is what you wanted. Yeah, exactly. Giving people the option is amazing. This is so cool. I think they're already, like, doing the right thing. Additionally, some remastered classics from previously console generations will be added to Plus plan. Below is an early look at the selected games that will be available. Our original PlayStation and PSP, Ape Escape, Hotshot Golf, Jumping Flash. So very small selection of PlayStation. Third party, Tekken 2, Worms Armageddon. So again, this is launch. I do think that having a good launch thing is important. But if they really are committed to improving the frame rate and the resolution to some of these games, then I will take like a weaker launch. And again, they're covering such a wide variety of like every PlayStation console. So I'm willing to give them, like, I'm willing to give them time. Ape Escape 2, Dark Cloud 2. I think that's an expensive game. Jak 2, Jak 3, Siren, Wild Arms 3, Bioshock Remastered, Borderlands, Bulletstorm. Original PS3 games via streaming. The new PlayStation Plus will offer PS3 games to stream and play on PS4, 5, PC. PC. These are original non-remastered versions of PS3 games and are available in the Plus Premium, where cloud streaming is available. Crash Commando, Demon Souls, Ico, Infamous, Loco Roco. Ratchet and Clank. Third party Azura's Wrath. I think that's expensive too. DMC, Lost Planet. Yeah, this is amazing. This is so amazing. Time-limited game trials. The time-limited game trial benefit will enable you to try select games before buying. After downloading a trial of a full game, you can play it for 2 hours. So this is separate. Is this you need to have the service in order to download a trial? Looks like it. 3-hour full game trial included with your... Yeah, okay. Just another thing to entice the pot, you know? Nothing I care too much for. The games available in our PlayStation Plus games catalog will continue to refresh and evolve over time. So that, while I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, that is something that can happen. They can just say that they're going to add games regularly, but not do it. AKA like how Nintendo does it, like anybody can do that. So I just say I hope that they do follow up and do add regularly. Monthly refresh will occur on the first Tuesday of a month, so every month they're supposed to add new stuff. An additional monthly refresh will occur in the middle of each month with new games across PlayStation Plus Extra. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Everything here looks good. Again, PlayStation has the ability to do it better just because I think they have more better first-party games. They're giving people the option to buy, or if you've already bought a game or just want one game, you don't have to sign up for this service. So, yeah. Good stuff. I'm happy Nick All-Stars is getting more content. It's a game I honestly need to play more of. I haven't been playing too many multiplayer games though, so it's not like I'm choosing other games over this. But they're getting their first season pass of characters, which is Jenny, Hugh, and Rocco. All good characters, I think that represent the game well. So I'm happy that this game is getting enough attention that they're still making content post. I had the fear that this game's player base was too small and that they said that they were going to keep adding characters but just didn't have the resources or money to do that. So I'm happy that they are. I'm going to buy this and support it. And hope that they continue to add more to the game. The main thing at launch that I didn't like, aside from the balancing, which seems to have been patched out, is the fact that I didn't like any of the stages. There was like maybe 3 good stages in the game. So with each character comes a new stage, and from there fixes probably one of my biggest complaints with the game. Love it. Good character additions. Surprised Jimmy didn't get, that Hugh got in before Jimmy. I think they got a thing with the dads with Nigel and Hugh. They're representing the dads well. One thing I'm excited about is Temtem 1.0 finally has a release date, which is September 6th. Their main selling points are online multiplayer, full story campaign. The entire thing is co-op. It's competitive focused, so they get rid of the RNG, player customization trading. There's a lot of weekly events and guilds and a lot of cool interactive elements to this game that long term I'm excited for. They are doing a physical, but I didn't see a place where you could pre-order it yet. You can pre-order the collector's edition without the game, which I thought was weird. Maybe it was in this video. I think it's at, yeah, here. They show physical boxes. I don't remember where I read it, but I'm like 90% sure that there will be a physical version. So I may have to buy it twice. The only thing I'm worried about is I think I'm going to have to pay for online. Like, let's say I get the Switch version, I may have to do Nintendo Online in order to play it online, which I'm not excited for. I don't know if, like, online-only games are an exception to that. I know free-to-play games are, like Fortnite, you don't need a thing for. But yeah, they're ramping up for their 1.0. Currently, it's on PC and early access on PlayStation, but they aren't able to do early access on Nintendo and Xbox. So once the 1.0 releases, that's when they do their side-by-side release on those other consoles. That's about it. I don't know if there's anything else particular for this announcement, because I've been looking at their updates pretty regularly. But again, the thing I'm most excited about is their 1.0, because I do want to play this on Switch. It is an always online game. They spoke about it. They answered some questions, I think, in this thread. Maybe not. Let's see. Early access available now. Here's 1.0. I would buy it on... you can get it on PS5 if you want. It's already crossplay with PC, PlayStation. Yep. I would buy it mostly to support them anyway. Yeah, me too. Either way, I want a physical copy of the game. And I would love to have it on Switch. So it's going to be cross-play, cross-progression. September 6th. Is Temtem always online? It's always online. Do keep in mind you might need an internet subscription if the platform you play requires it. So that's what that's the only concern I have. But we'll see. We got a little bit of time before their full release. Yeah, it should be crossplay with all of them, right? That's what it said. We think so. We already have crossplay and cross-progression implemented and working on the current platforms. We were just waiting for confirmation from the rest of the platform holders. I don't see why that would be a problem. Yeah, I don't pay for any online game subscription because I don't use them. Just PC. But I'll buy the game again either way. Introducing the first officially licensed Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Super Smash Bros. Melee Championship circuit in North America. This is Nintendo hosted? Is that what they mean by officially licensed? Only time you want to join my family play? Yeah, maybe. I've already, I did the Twitch and YouTube subscriptions now, so maybe I need to jump in on some of the others. Well, I remember talks in the past about Nintendo doing something official with Panda. But this is the announcement saying it is happening, right? A lot of Twitter discourse. What is going on? Could you give me the briefing of the discourse? Like a too long didn't read. Vanilla Melee, but maybe UCF because they're allowing TUs to have their own memory card data. Well, I know they were able to do UCF externally because I've seen those external controller port plugins. So, interesting. I don't see Nintendo's name anywhere on this though. It says officially licensed, unless I just wasn't paying attention. Because I think that's the point, or at least like the interesting discussion. They're not contributing to the prize pool at all. Nintendo's actually more involved with this behind the scenes than they normally are as sponsors. No one at Panda has said what the benefit of this even is. Yeesh. Alright, well, it's something I'll keep an eye on. We know Nintendo's history with Smash, so as you said, let's not get our hopes up. Alright, lastly, State of Play set for June 2nd featuring third-party titles, sneak peek at PlayStation VR 2 games. Okay, just an announcement, so that's something we'll keep an eye on and talk about during the gaming news. But that's it. As always, if you have anything that you want to post in the gaming news, link to the Discord will be here. It'll be in the description once this video goes to YouTube. So we can go over to Pokemon Colosseum. Well, the more you know. Okay. I know the last thing I did was get jump scared by Mirror B, and then jump scared by the red hair dude whose name I don't remember. So I'm gonna battle him. And I'm assuming the same thing's gonna happen no matter which room I go into. Because now I've got some semblance of a team. Every time your channel picture is the same as your profile, yeah. This guy. Dakim. Alright, 3 seconds in and we're already in our first battle. The first time I was but a grasshopper. Wait, is the grasshopper the teacher? Young grasshopper? Yeah. No. At first I was the grasshopper, now I'm the teacher. Also, this is a good lead for me. I like when things are 4 times weak to grass. It might still be a 2-hit? I wish I had Solar Beam. Well, I'm not taking a chance. I'm just gonna use Protect. Please KO, please KO, please KO. Nope. 4 times weak, and it only does, you know, 2/3. Oh yeah, that's... I forgot this guy was the Earthquake spammer. Oh man. Well, I know Macargo is gonna go first, but I don't want to take an Earthquake either way. So I need to switch out into... Now I've got some semblance of counter to Earthquake too. Maybe I didn't even need to use... Well, actually no. Because you know what? The next Pokemon's going to come in and take an Earthquake. I had nothing scary for Fortress. So that means I just get a free turn. Did you say you would get Scarlet Violet on release? Yes. Again, I was really interested with what they did with Pokemon Arceus, but I wasn't interested in open world games in general. So them taking the work that they've done on Pokemon Arceus and putting it in a mainline game is exactly what I wanted. So I am pretty interested in playing the new games. Poke Party. Do I know what that is? Oh yeah, with the release. So Flygon ground flying, no? Yes. So there's probably going to be an Earthquake coming out. I'm just going to use Toxic on Fortress. I'm so afraid of Earthquake. I don't know if I should set up or not. they've shown me Protect and Earthquake on Fortress, and I can't imagine Flagon has a Ice-type move, but it probably has a Dragon-type move. I'm gonna try to put it to sleep. Yeah, that would be fun. I'm open to that. Ooh, and I hit Sing. Oh no, it's a Steel type! I forgot. Also, he does damage. Excuse me? I just want Macargo to do stuff. But he's... he's allergic to Earthquake, and there's a lot of Earthquake going on. I think I'll just... It's a shame I can't Toxic Fortress. So Razor Leaf's gonna be neutral. I can just kind of leave Fortress. Is Flagon... Flagon's not Dragon, right? Type Ground Dragon. Okay, well I was wrong. That means I can use Dragon Breath. Yeah, I only skipped Pokemon Arceus and the Diamond and Pearl remakes. So I wasn't out for too long. Sword and Shield I wish I skipped on. Da, 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 da. Alright, well that sleep's coming in handy. I really thought Dragon Dance would do a little bit more. Yeah, but I don't like catching them all, and I heard that the DLC was really poorly balanced if you had already beaten the game before going to those areas. Which is really upsetting to me. Okay, so more Earthquakes, I assume. And a Pokemon that I can actually poison. Should I fly? I'm gonna try to waste some turns. Because I am going first. That's good. It missed! Oh, we are hitting Meganium. Color me surprised. Right, okay. I don't think it was any different than the main game, which was not hard. Well, there's no way to balance it except they gave you that new bear Pokemon, and they made you do tower challenges with just that Pokemon, if I remember correctly. And that was their way of, like, rebalancing the game. Though I'm interested in the second DLC, because it seemed to have a new game mode tied to it that I've never actually seen anybody play. Where you mainly team up with people and catch legendaries. Because the Gigantamax battles were interesting, but not really, like, I don't know. I got words. But mostly for the main game, I'm not familiar with the DLC. Alright, now I can use Synthesis. Let's just work down Fortress. Not as much Earthquakes going on as I expected. There it is. I should use Reflect. That's gonna do like half to Espeon. Ooh, that really did half. I should have used Reflect. It's never too late. I should just, I mean, I should be doing that for the next Pokemon coming in too, because they're going to be weak to ground. Ooh, nice. Little crit. Little crit is a treat. Yeah, I think those Sword and Shield DLCs benefited the most for people who just like collecting them all, because it introduced new Pokemon into the Pokedex. Ooh, let's go. 2. Oh. Bye-bye. That might be a net positive for me. Oh no, one has Levitate. That's right. I thought that was going to be a good amount of damage. Alright, well I have Reflect up. And he's weak to water, so I'm still good. And all my attacks hit both targets. I'm gonna use Surf. I don't know if I should have set up Amnesia. Because I don't think this Razor Leaf will KO. I would love for it to. Yeah, Poison will do the rest though. Maybe I could have gotten away with it then. Who's faster? Houndoom? You have Solar Beam. Uh-oh. Ooh, you're gonna take a Surf for free. I love that. And he doesn't even get to use Solar Beam. I was gonna have to switch out, but now I'm good. I can set up Light Screen, or I can switch out. Let's see. Who would I switch out to take a Fire-type move? Alright, that was the easiest decision. Rock Throw, and Surf. Didn't really pay attention when I saw him charging a Solar Beam, did I? Just look the other way when he charges his Solar Beam. Thank you for the money. In all the time I've been battling, my only losses came at the hands of Master NASCAR and you. Now take this, it's your passport to terror and despair. Alright, now I've got 2 badges. Look at that strut. Yeah, Master NASCAR. The king of the Daytona Drift. Alright, I haven't seen beyond this. Alright, no scary admin leader. Not yet, anyway. I guess, would this be your chance to rematch and catch the legendary? Because you do fight them again. I did just I caught the legendary. No. You're about 10 years too young. It'll take years before you can beat me. Me waits 10 real life years to challenge that person. Alright, I see earthquake and ice. Two things my Pokemon are scared of. Ooh, it's been a while, actually. Delbert, really? Really? I want to stay in. But that's a bad idea. I'm going to stay in with Meganium. I'll switch in Espeon so I can get a Reflect up in the event there is an earthquake. Ooh, look at him go. Okay, so no ice type move heading to me, but there is fly heading to me. Mud shot. Youch. I thought Espeon was tankier than this. That was also an important speed drop too, because I was gonna use Reflect, and I might not go first. Yeah. Okay. Okay, half. I like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, it hits both, that's right. Okay, that was no damage at all. That's the first time I was expecting more. Okay, Psybeam will not one-shot Delibird, I know that. I've not played Bug Fables, but I do own a physical copy on Switch. It is on my radar, and I will play it. I've heard a lot about it. I'm excited to give it a try. Why does Altaria just stand in the air, but Delibird gets a flight animation? Alright, so I have Reflect up, so I can take a hit. And we'll try that again. Ooh. Earthquake. Good. Reflect. Ooh, I have the standard edition. I'll have to look it up. Bug Fables. Oh, it does have a cute little plush. Okay. Alright, now I can catch Delibird. Surprising that there was an earthquake and not a blizzard. I'm gonna catch Delibird. Espeon. I'm expecting a blizzard now. So now's... Oh no! It's that or earthquake. I guess not Earth. Well, Delibird's flying type, so it'll avoid it whether or not he's in the air. Really? It did look securely snagged. I hate to say it. Ooh, yikes. I don't think Glalie fast. I think it's like 40 base speed. Ooh, we're living. That means I can stay in. It has 80 speed. Oh yeah, that's right. Glalie is one of those Pokemon that has the same stat for every stat. Everything is 80. Alright, well, let me catch Delibird again. Can you take an Earthquake? Probably not. But I could try to get lucky with Quick Claw. I'm feeling lucky. Come on, get in the ball. I don't know if Reflect ended either. That's another good question. Why couldn't they make my car go better? Can do Ampharos in like the small chance that Shadow Rush comes into Ampharos and I get the Paralyze. Or I could just paralyze it like normally. Can I catch a Pokemon that's flying? Looks like it. So what happens here? Please stay in this time. What is the catch rate on this Pokemon? Stay with me. Alright, now we heal. Alright, poison should do the rest. Thank you. Alright, let's synthesis Pokeball. So I'm sure it's gonna fly this turn. Delibird's gonna use up all of my Ultra Balls. Okay. Wow, I shouldn't have battled. It'll take 10 years before you're ready to face me. Okay, I need to go heal. That was a rough one. One of those self-serve healing items. Alright, curious what the other trainer's gonna say once I say yes to battling. Again, it has been a while. They put a lot of shadow Pokemon in front of you at the beginning. Not so much in the middle. I'll have to look at my PC box next time and see what I've gotten. This is what 10 years of experience looks like. A competitive Sunflora. The best EVs, IVs, in nature you've ever seen. Ooh, a Shadow? Shadow Sunflora. The strongest Sunflora you've ever seen. Let's see. Let's one-shot the jump buff. Oh, I'm surprised. Do I get the burn at least? And does burn finish it? I was gonna set up Sunny Day, but I don't mind it being set up for me. The problem is I don't want to kill Sunflora, I want to catch it. Nice. So whatever comes in next is going to take a sun-boosted flamethrower. Yeah, not a chance. I'm going to switch out Meganium to something that can actually do some damage. Let's see. But not too much damage. I'll try Return on Espeon. What is Sunflora's ability? It's probably probably the one that doubles its speed in Sun. Chlorophyll and Solar Power. It's gonna be Chlorophyll. Boost Pokemon speed and Sunshine, or Solar Power was interesting. They even gave it to Mega Houndoom, which is like a really fun Pokemon to use, even though it's pretty glass cannon-y. And losing HP every turn when in the sun is like makes it even weaker. And giving it a Mega Stone and not like a Focus Sash or something. It's like the same situation with Beedrill. Alright, I like that damage. Oh, this may counter. Let's just switch into Meganium and use Leech Seed to counter the Ingrain. The Ingrain may help me out with Shadow Rush being a thing. Also, Pokemon's a game of RNG, so I'm always afraid of a random crit. I'm surprised I haven't gotten one yet. The fact that wild encounters aren't as prevalent in this game means that like a random counter would be all that much worse. You're gonna use Solar Beam, right? You're gonna use Solar Beam, right? Thank you. I was so afraid of Shadow Rush. Wow. Alright, I'm not talking smack on Sunflora anymore. I wanted to use Solar Beam, so I'm gonna set up the sun for it. But again, I think Ingrain's doing the same thing as Shadow Rush. Alright, at least that's easy to catch. Alright, we rinse, repeat, and we go heal. Who built this place? This is such a waste of space. I want to meet the person who designed this building. Is that a book I can read? Do I know how to read? No, it's not something I can interact with. Alright, which door first? I'm gonna go north. I'm expecting to rebattle all of the admins if I found 2 of them. Alright, that's another dead end. Yeah, here we go. She said tired of waiting, like, what were you doing in here? There's no TV. There's no bed. Let's see. Wigglytuff and Mischievous. I've never been more afraid of a Wigglytuff than one of the people at MagFest when I was doing competitive battles for that. The Wigglytuff had Fire Blast, and I've never forgotten that. And I'm gonna have to deal with some trauma if this Wigglytuff has Fire Blast. My gut tells me it doesn't have it yet until later gens. But we're gonna find out. Let's do Sunny Day. That way I get a better flamethrower next. Why does one of the admins is really focused on Attract and the other's really focused on Confuse Ray? Okay. It's no Fire Blast, false alarm, it's just Attract. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Why are all of the admins so focused on, like, RNG? Confused Ray and Attract right now. Like, I just want to play it. Oh, there is a flamethrower! No! No! It can't be! I don't think I can play this right now. I can't believe I got. See, and that's the thing too. Without that, you learn by making mistakes. And the trauma was supposed to teach me. It is gonna be the intro clip. I set myself up for failure. This is supposed to happen to protect myself from it happening again. Oh boy. Alright, well, Wigglytuff's gotta go now. Can I please play the game? Thank you. I want to play Pokemon for the Nintendo GameCube, but instead, my Pokemon are immobilized. Why do I have to deal with this? It's not even a good strategy. It's just boring. They're not even attacking me, they're just waiting for me to hit myself. Alright, what's your health looking like? Half? Please hit Meganium. Nope. Please heal. Nope. haven't been able to hit them once. Man, Meganium actually died. I guess, you know what? I should have just swapped them out instead of kept them in. That's, like, the counter to this strategy is just switch out your Pokemon. And I chose not to do that. So I'm the real fool. Where's the burn? There it is. What an Ampharos. And then we set up Sunny Day for him again. But this time we're setting it up for me. Alright, it doesn't matter. This way I can do Helping Hand and Reflect. Why does that do so much damage? And you got the Paralyze! Ugh. They're just determined to keep me from playing the game. Ooh. They really don't show a lot of Gen 1 in this game. Will you survive? I synchronize. So that's fine. Right, okay. I'm worried about a Shadow Ball, but I don't know if I've seen one yet. So now I'm paralyzed and confused. Alright, I've learned my lesson. Let's do Psybeam on the Raichu. This Raichu's not super tanky. Super chubby cheeks, though. Like, they kept redesigning Pikachu and made Pikachu skinnier and skinnier. Thank goodness they kept Raichu the way that it's meant to be. I never thought about that. They really, like, didn't touch Raichu that much. Which is why I don't like Pikachu, but I like Raichu. Let me look it up. I think it's the same. It's just got... Sorry. I think it's just got better posture. It's about the same. Maybe a little skinnier. There's... Alolan Raichu doesn't have the thighs that regular Raichu has, so I see where you're coming from. But then again, it depends on the art, too. Alolan Raichu's cute. I'm a Raichu fan, but I don't like Pikachu. Pokemon card with both. Alolan Raichu card. Alright, what am I looking at? Blossom. So I need to switch out. Let's do Altaria. Ampharos. Do Thunderbolt. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I like the design. It's funny with the Alolan forms, it was the first time they had different Pokemon variations like that. And, they had really cool environmental like reasonings why Pokemon were the way that they adapted the way that they were. And for example, like because of the mongoose overpopulation in Hawaii, Rattata became nocturnal and hunted during the night, while mongoose were during the day. And let's double down. And Raichu's like, we don't know why it's this way, it just is. Like, maybe it ate too many sweets, we don't know. It's just riding a surfboard now and is really, like, fluffy. Yeah, the vibes. Raichu adapted to the vibes, and that's why it is how it is. We take those. Alright, Dragon Breath. Psybeam. I don't think Blossom's pure grass, if I remember right. Jeez. Popped right out of existence. Ooh. I wish I had my Ampharos. I wish I didn't have to deal with Attract and Paralyze at the same time. I feel like Melodic's got Ice Beam. I'm scared of Ice Beam. Yeah, I regret not switching out sooner. Oh, Confuse Ray. I love it. I should have known. So, Blossom does have Giga Drain. I know that there's a grass type move. I'm just gonna switch back. Into probably, yeah. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep it in. That was almost bad. That still kind of is bad, because Fly didn't do as much. Psybeam. Yeah, I'll just double down. Because if I don't get in the air, then I can use Psybeam twice. Yikes. This is what happens when you lose the RNG game. That's so lame. Can I just, like, lose? I don't have anything for them. Alright, I'm gonna do what I should have done and just switch out when I get statused. That's so fun. Like, the unfun. Unfun. Quagsire's fine. It's not a bad Pokemon. There's better water ground, but Quagsire is not bad. He just doesn't excel when there's a grass type. You should be more concerned with Macargo and Altaria. Ooh, different lead. I like this lead a lot better. Alright, I'm doing light screen and sunny day. And then switching out. At least with Attract, I'm not hitting myself. Alright, now I switch out. They can't really hurt me, though. Maybe I should wait until, No, I'm not. Because Immobilized by Love is not as bad as Confusion hacks. So let's Poison and then Flamethrower. Plus, there's not always a good opportunity for Macargo to, get on the field safely. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I feel like I'm always underleveled in this game. But that makes up for them being AI, me being stupid. Who got the... Ouch. Macargo got the Paralyze. Okay, alright. See, all it takes is one. It was bad RNG. Oh wow, I thought Blossom would have died. Alright, I'm gonna heal and then do another Flamethrower. Hyper Potion? You're gonna be over leveled and you're gonna cheat with items? Now I've got Paralyze, Confusion, and Attract. So now I'm switching out. I'm just gonna switch them both out too. I need to keep Ampharos alive for my Lodic, because that's the only solution I have to that. Alright, so you're gonna catch a Sludge Bomb. Can't really make Quagsire take it. Should I do Espeon to take it? And then Macargo is good, but I need to refresh all of its... Maybe I keep Meganium in and switch out Macargo. I can't believe it. You're really gonna use Hyper Potion? Maybe... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I guess it's not the worst. No, it was a bad choice. That's what I didn't want to happen. You know what? I can always switch back in Macargo to Meganium. And I know there's an electric move coming. It's just gonna be one of those matches because of the hacks. It failed. Oh yeah. I forgot it only worked with the opposite gender. Okay. Light screen wore off. So it'll probably be a 2-hit for that. I'm gonna switch again. Yeah, that's fine. I'm glad they nerfed Attract and Confuse Ray and all that. Let me see. I know they nerfed Confuse Ray. I don't know if they did it to Attract. Alright, I gotta try it. It missed. Infatuated, but used Toxic. So that's something. It looks like it never changed. But it doesn't give me a % chance that they're immobilized, which is weird for this website. Alright, I like this position I'm in. So we do another flamethrower and we do synthesis. And then I gotta get another... Ah, man. Alright, if you get a hyper potion, I get a hyper potion. Actually, Meganium's dead now. That's a shame. I need to get rid of Blossom, which will be next turn. I'm gonna try this. I want to set up, but I can't because of all this status. Altaria used to have Safeguard, but we're not there anymore. That time is long gone. Man, I really hope this flamethrower hits. Oh, come on! Do another Dragon Dance because I didn't get hit. Okay, now I gotta start attacking. Oh, actually that hit Macargo. I guess if I want to use Helping Hand, I gotta do it on the turn that we come down. Ouch. I have 2 Dragon Dance and no status on me. I'm gonna try to get rid of Raichu. I'm gonna fly to take out Blossom. Please be enough. Okay, that's awesome. At least I still get experience for this. Alright, one's using Fly. I would love for it to be enough to KO, but I'm gonna use Helping Hand just in case. Nope. Alright, well, let's see. 2 Dragon Dances super effective should be enough. Yeah. Alright, Wigglytuff's in now. Please don't be Altaria. Please, 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 please. No! I gotta make 2 turns in the air. I'll try it. I got no other options. Can I get a confusion, maybe? Nope. Body slam. Ah, the other one. It would be Espeon. Now, I can put in Quagsire. Please hit. Please hit. Thank you. I don't know if it'll kill. Okay, sweet. I can keep doing this until my low tick comes in. There it is. Quagsire's in love. Alright, what would be great is if I could get a fly, dodge the blizzard. Nice! Let's go! That misses? Nope, other target. There's the blizzard. Ooh, nice, double miss. Nice. Now I just gotta focus down one. I'll try to yawn just in case. Please do half. Nice. If I dodge the blizzard, then RNG's in my favor. Nope, it hit. Alright, that was a good run. You did good. I still have Ampharos too. So, Mud Shot, Thunderbolt. I think I go first? I would love to go first. Okay. Thank you, I do go first. Alright, yep, this is in the bag now. After this, I have to fight another admin that just uses Confuse Ray. He hasn't... Quagsire hasn't been able to go at all. Alright, that's fine. Quagsire's not the one doing damage. Definitely not. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, come on. Please break through confusion. I don't want to deal with this. This is so stressful. Please. No. I am not taking a chance. I am just using... Do I have a hyper potion? I do not. I gotta use max potion. Because I don't know how much Psychic is gonna do. And if Psychic plus hitting myself kills me, then... Thank you. I did not want to exist in the timeline where I had hit myself again. That was stressful. Yeah, nobody saw it. It never happened. Right, guys? Too bad. I thought... Oh, yeah. We don't have... I was gonna say Quagsire can have Oblivious, which you can't get attracted with it. But that's not the ability that this one has, because it's a hidden ability. Thanks for watching to the end. Consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this, and subscribe to the second channel for live stream uploads. I live stream on Twitch, and I also have a Discord. If you really like my content, please consider sending a tip on Ko-fi. All tips go back into my content by purchasing games for future videos or live streams. Links to all of these platforms can be found in the description below.